This segment of the series will be a bit more elaborated and on the explanation side more than a stream highlight. While exploring Agrabah, I said that if there was enough demand, I would have made some farming for crafting, trying to go for 100% and stuff like that. While I don't really like 100% in games, I also thought that this series, while focusing on the best parts of the game, like combat, exploration, details, story and so on, could also be talking about the completionism of it, at least when crafting and farming can be fun, like how it is in Kingdom Hearts 1. While absolutely not mandatory, Final Mix made it way more varied and less tedious than the original, concept-wise at least. In this section, we'll be going through an overview of the synthesis mechanic and rewards, as well as the newly added Heartless in Final Mix, which were made specifically for it. Then we're gonna move to a more casual editing with more stream highlights about the Olympus Cups and the super bosses. What we'll not talk about is mainly the Gummy Ship and the Gummy Ship missions, because, well, no one really cares except probably just a few, and I am sorry for the Gummy Ship enjoyers, but it's really not that deep nor interesting to go through it in KH1, so we'll ditch that. Maybe in the future, if I'll have some spare time and willpower, I will delve in that too and give it some love, but for now, let's focus on the main gameplay. At the end of this video, I'll also mention some mistakes I've made and said during the Kingdom Hearts 1 series and correct me, as there are so many information I gathered in my head throughout the years, some I discovered it in recent times, and some I discovered even while editing, that I either mixed up, forgot to mention, or straight up wrongly talked about while streaming. I think it's gonna be pretty interesting, and there might be some information you also did not know about the game, so I hope you'll check that segment out too. Without further ado, let's get started. Crafting takes place on the second floor of Sid's shop in the first district of Traverse Town. And in this room, Muggles are running a crafting workshop where you can bring your materials and create items like accessories, elixirs, stats up, and more crafting materials. Most of the information I'll mention today will be taken from khguides.com, so if you want to go check more specific details, like drop rates and stuff, you can go look them up personally. I'll leave the link in the description. Every synthesis group is unlocked after crafting every item from the previous groups at least once. If you want to craft items present in group 3 for example, you're gonna have to synthesize every item from group 1 and 2 at least once. The higher the group number, the better and harder to craft the items will become. One thing worth noting that will improve your crafting at this point is that when you unlock group 4 recipes, the Muggles will teach you Encounter Plus. Usually, Heartless respawn in rooms after moving 2 rooms away from their spawn location. With Encounter Plus, they will respawn after simply moving away from the room they're in, making farming specific Heartless a bit faster. It's a very specific upgrade, but if you got to this point in synthesis, it means you're grinding a lot, so it will be useful to have. A lot of these recipes include items that are from the special Heartless added in Final Mix, scattered around the worlds and that feature unique strategies to be defeated. Following the right strategy is not only a good way to beat them, but it's also the intended way to drop their best items, because depending on your performance against them, they'll drop better materials for your synthesis needs. In case you want to increase your chances in dropping the items you need from enemies, the ability Lucky Strike raises luck, so the price drops when defeating them will be higher, and it's highly suggested to equip them whenever you can to speed up the process, as well as equipping as many as you can, since the effect stacks between party members. Sora learns it at level 24 if you pick the shield, at level 48 if you pick the scepter, and at level 90 if you pick the sword, while Donald learns it at level 44 and Goofy at level 24. Aladdin, Ariel and Peter Pan have it unlocked by default, while Jack and Beast don't learn it at all. I won't go through every single material in the game, as they are usually dropped by enemies just by playing and farming a bit. We'll be focusing on the special Heartless and the strategies required to optimize drops and time invested. So let's start with the special Heartless in Traverse Town, the Sniper Wild. The Sniper Wild is a reskin of the Bouncy Wild from Deep Jungle. It spawns only and occasionally in the second district, in the middle of the area. In case you enter the area and the normal Heartless enemies spawn right in front of you, you can easily just go back and forth until the Sniper Wild spawns. It is unaware of your presence at first, so you can easily sneak around and attack it. But once defeated, more will spawn in the middle, making clearing them a bit trickier on the long run. If it spots you, it will run away really quickly and then try to summon more Sniper Wilds and snipe you from afar, dealing considerable damage, maybe even one-shotting you at lower levels. So it's suggested to take on this fight between mid and late game to avoid frustration. Also, if you get spotted, you can't de-aggro them in any way, except exiting the area. There are various ways to defeat them. These includes using fire to eliminate them from afar, using stop to literally stop them on their tracks and smack them until they're gone, or even use summons like Dumbo or Mushu to take them out. In order to obtain the item we need, which is the Power Stone, depending on how well we do on eliminating them, the chances will increase, maximizing at 30 sniper wells in one go. These are the chances to drop it at which thresholds, and considering how annoying they are, I highly suggest to take on this fight when you have enough MP to deal with them, and not beforehand. Now, with that out of the way, let's move on to the Giga's Shadow in Wonderland. The Giga Shadow is a huge shadow present in the Bizarre Room. The encounter starts with 3 waves of normal shadows that, once cleared, will spawn 7 Giga Shadows. The Giga Shadow behaves like a normal shadow, but the trickiest part about them is that once one of them hits Sora, they all despawn at once, forcing you to reload the area by going 2 rooms away from it. And no, going to the Queen's Castle and then to the world map does not work unfortunately, so you'll have to go back and forth from the forest. The way to beat these guys is, of course, with distance, so a summon like Dumbo can do the trick easily, and also dodge roll will definitely be useful to create some space and then attack with magic or strike raid, which is even better since it provides invincibility frames while being casted. Based on the amount of Giga Shadows we defeat, we'll have higher chances to drop what we need, which is the Fury Stone, and we're gonna need to defeat at least 3 of them in order to have the slightest chance to get one, while defeating all of them in a row will guarantee 2 of them to drop. After this, there should be Olympus, but Olympus doesn't feature a unique Heartless, or rather, there is one that is not exclusive to it, and that is the Rare Truffle. This Vanilla Mushroom Heartless is a very rare and peculiar one that has to be hit a certain amount of times in order for it to drop what we need, which is the Mystery Goo. The Rare Truffle can be encountered in 3 different locations: Monstro Throat, Halloween Town Bridge, and Neverland Deck. It is also an encounter in 2 Olympus Cups, Hercules Cup Seed 6 and Hades Cup Seed 45, but those encounters serve only as quick EXP farms, so we won't talk about them. You're gonna level up by farming enemies anyway. A little trivia about it, it also used to spawn in End of the World, Linked Worlds, but only in the vanilla Kingdom Hearts. Why did they remove that? Probably to make some space for End of the World's Final Mix Heartless that we'll talk about later. The best location to fight this guy is on Captain Hook's ship deck, since you can fly in Neverland and hitting it will send it flying. It's suggested to use Aurora or Iroga, since hits from the wind barrier count as hits for the counter. The minimum required to have a small chance of getting the Mystery Goo is 10 hits, which is pretty generous, but getting 50 will increase the chances while also dropping a couple more items, and getting 100 will give even better items, guarantee the crafting item, and provide a grand total of 5050 EXP, since hitting it provides gradually more EXP per hit. They are a great way to level up if you want to do it this way. It is also worth noting that the Mystery Goo is not an exclusive item from the Rare Truffle, but it's also a possible drop under specific circumstances from all of its mushroom relatives, which will be looked at in detail later. Now, on to Deep Jungle. This place features one of the hardest new Heartless from Final Mix, the Black Ballade. Ballade. This guy, found occasionally in the thicket, does not require specific abilities or spells to be beaten. It requires a good eye and something called pause buffering, as this guy plays its own minigame. The Black Ballade, once approached, will create copies of itself in a line and will bounce to mark which one is the original one, and then shuffle all of them by flying around the room. Hitting the correct one will provide money and EXP, while hitting the wrong one will leave you a bit shocked. In order to ensure you'll get the item it drops, which is the Lighting Stone, you need to guess correctly 4 times, or just be very lucky when hitting it, since there is a very small chance of 10% of dropping it on a correct answer. Of course, hitting it 4 times is way more efficient, but it won't be easy. The longer the game goes, the faster all of the Black Ballads will become, and at the 4th round, they become almost impossible to follow properly. And that's why you need to rely on pause buffering, which means abusing the pause button in order to follow it more accurately. I don't know if it's intended, but honestly, this guy can go fuck itself for how hard it is. At least I can flex I did it without pause buffering on stream. Okay, now we go to the hard part. Okay, that one. We got lucky. Not gonna lie, I usually struggle against this one, but we did it first try, so I'm very happy with myself. With that done, on to Agrabah. This, among the new Heartless, is my favorite one, the Pot Scorpion. It spawns only at the palace gates, and its spawn will be clear as day, since it appears along with 11 more red pots. The guy hides itself among these pots, and hitting him will begin the fight. But breaking the normal ones first will provide some free gradual EXP, as well as a small chance of dropping a Mithril Stone upon breaking the last one, which is what we need. There is a trick to understand which one of the 12 pots is the Heartless, as pushing normal pots and barrels moves them, the Pot Scorpion does not move. Breaking the pots before fighting the Scorpion also increases the chances of it dropping a Mithril Stone, but there is no way to make it guaranteed, so you might be here a while. You can be very creative with how you handle this, by the way, like this, for example, to make sure you don't accidentally hit the Pot Scorpion.
Hey guys, are you okay? Where are you? Alright, you guys are not Heartless.
The Pot Scorpion is not really a gimmick Heartless, but it requires you to block its stinger attack in order to make it flop onto the ground and become hittable. It has two phases, but the method of damaging it is the same in both situations. Some of the attacks are also deflectable with Iroga, so if you're struggling with blocking it, you can always grab all the Dalmatian puppies and then go back here later. Fairly simple one. Now we can move on to Atlantica, which actually does not feature unique Heartless, but it is a spawning location for the White Mushroom. Probably the most well-known special Heartless in KH1, these guys are really chill compared to their Darkness brothers and cousins, since the only thing they do is waiting for Sora to satisfy their request through magic. Prior to completing the first visit in Hollow Bastion, they will also spawn in the Red Hotel room in Traverse Town, so if you want to farm them beforehand, that's one place to look for. These guys spawn pretty much all over the place. Here's the list of possible locations and things they do. They all request Fire, Blizzard and Thunder in every world, but for Cure, Gravity, Stop and Aero, you'll need to go to Deep Jungle, Agrabah, Atlantica and Halloween Town respectively. These are the animations for each spell. And these are the items they can drop. The synthesis materials are always dropped based on the spells they request, but the items you see marked in green are the arts, which testify that you completed the same magic request 3 times in a row, which can take a long time to complete, but if you own all of them and then go talk to Merlin, you will be rewarded with the Dream Shield, the one that appears at the beginning of the game in Dive to the Heart, for Goofy. How cool is that? Also, while doing that, be sure to have unlocked all level 3 spells. That way Merlin will also provide you with the Dream Rod for Donald. Sorry for the non-synthesis detour, but had to do it at one point. Now, where were we? Ah, Monstro! This guy is a rare skin of the normal ghosts usually found from this point onward in the game, and he's located in the stomach of Monstro, where you fight the Parasite Cage for the second time. The Grand Ghost is immune to all kinds of damage, as the only way to damage him is with items, like potions or high potions, and based on the items fed to him, he will drop different things at different percentages, with a guaranteed Frost Stone and a small chance of getting a second one by using a Mega Elixir on it or by actually depleting its health bar. I personally suggest just using elixirs, since the fat bandits that spawn in the room instead of the Grand Ghost can drop them, you probably won't run out of them too soon. Pretty straightforward encounter. He can be a bit tricky as you need to be really close to him for the command prompt to appear. You're gonna feed your items to your allies from time to time, so be mentally prepared that this guy will be a pain. On to Halloween Town! Another unique and not gimmick Heartless, located in the Manor Ruins, Chimera feels like a beta concept for the experiment in KH2, and in my opinion a very cool addition that stands out even more than the Pot Scorpion. This guy spawns after waves of White Knights, and will plunge on top of you while summoning gargoyles. It has actually 2 health bars, one's for the body, while the other one, the real one, is for the little balls, cells, thingies he has inside. Once the first health bar is depleted, the little balls will come out and start bouncing around trying to hit Sora and the gang, to then return to Chimera after some time. The Blazing Stone, which is what we're looking for, has a 35% chance of dropping for every victory against Chimera, but there is a way to boost the drop rate. When the little heads bounce around, they can be deflected, and by deflecting them, you will get different prizes depending on the amount of times you manage to do it before they return to Chimera. Mind you, these are not cumulative between the first health bar takedowns, only in the time frame the heads are outside the enemy. It is suggested to use Aeroga and summons to remove the party members so that the heads will bounce towards Sora, making the effort minimal and speeding up the farming too. This is a very uncool enemy since it can take some time to take down, but it's pretty fun. And speaking of healthy enemies, let's have a chat about the Black Fungus. These, along with the White Mushrooms, are the second most known special Heartless in the game. Some don't even consider these special, as it is pretty common to meet them during your playthrough at least once. The main way to fight these guys, as they can turn invincible for a time, is to use Ultima on them to defeat them. But in order to get the Mystery Goo, which is what they drop along with the Mystery Mold, is to defeat them with a critical hit in melee combat, which means you have to be lucky for it. Eliminating it with a combo finisher or by making it fly also works, but they don't assure you to get the Mystery Mold, which its use is to just be sold for money. These guys are found in Agrabah Bazaar, Halloween Town Moonlight Hill, and Hollow Bastion Dungeon. If I have to say, the least interesting of this bunch, as the drops are not unique, the fight is pretty boring, and yeah, it's just not fun. Oh well, on to Neverland I guess. And we have a very weird one here honestly, as this guy is Jet Balloon, a reskin of the aqua tank found in Atlantica. It's supposed to be a fish, but it's like flying at high speed. You know what, let's not worry about that. It's Kingdom Hearts, everything can happen. Something I discovered while looking for information about it, apparently the more money you have, the longer the timer for despawning this guy has. At 100 money, he'll stay around for 20 seconds, while at 20,000, he'll be around for a minute or so. Very weird. Makes sense though, considering his little friends missile divers can hit Sora and make him drop money. Interesting. Weird, but interesting. The best strat for this guy is the classic Aeroga plus Stopga, but this guy is highly resistant to Stopga, as he will stay still for like a fraction of the usual Stopga time for normal enemies. So equip as many MP boosting items as possible, as the highest your MP is, the strongest your spells will be. Also, personal suggestion, try your best to be as close to it as possible when it dies, or at least try to make the drops fall on the ship, since they will just fall through water and will just disappear. He will always drop the Dazzling Stone, with a little chance of dropping another one, so if you're lucky, you're not gonna be dealing with his speed for too long. And now, Hollow Bastion time. The Stealth Soldier, this tricky little guy, is the only Final Mix exclusive Heartless that spawns in two rooms in the same world, Grand Hall and Entrance Hall. The way to recognize when they have spawned depends on the room. In the Grand Hall, if two large bodies spawn as a second wave at the entrance, Stealth Soldiers will also spawn. And at the Entrance Hall, it will be if a large body and two wizards spawn near the fountain. There are more areas where they can spawn, but only before the completion of Hollow Bastion, in the Entrance Hall, in case you want to farm them before Riku Ansem. These guys pack quite the punch for being soldiers, but even if invisible, can be locked on, so whenever they are around, be sure to spot them and use Stop. Then just do whatever. This should remove their invisibility, but won't change their behavior, so the strategy stays the same until they're done. A little note. Apparently these guys despawn and don't drop items if there's only one Stealth Soldier left alive and no more Heartless around, so be sure to eliminate them before taking out all the other enemies. There is no trick to increase the drop rate of these guys unfortunately, so just focus on taking them out as quickly as possible and as often as you need to in order to get the energy stones that you need. And speaking of quickly, we got one more mushroom to talk about. This is the only mushroom Heartless added in Final Mix, and that was not present in the vanilla version of the game. It can be found in Deep Jungle Treehouse and in Atlantica Undersea Cave. I personally believe the one in Deep Jungle is just easier straight up, so we're gonna use that for the explanation. In order to find it, you first need to have 3 white mushrooms spawn around the treehouse. There are various locations in which these can spawn. Usually locking on them even from a distance will be helpful enough in spotting them. After you find them, you need to cast Stop on them to make them happy and go away, and then the pink Agaricus will spawn in the middle of the area. If you previously fought Sabor while exploring Deep Jungle and Sabor broke the wooden planks on the floor, the pink Agaricus will fall through them and will be on the net below instead. Again, something I had no clue about, and this game just keeps on giving. This big boy is similar to the rare Truffle Heartless, but on the contrary does not move when hit and instead stays still, waiting for the hits. The objective is to hit it as many times as possible in the shortest time possible. And this is where we can use Aeroga plus Stopga to min-max the hits, while also using Ragnarok to burst out as many hits as quickly as possible. Be sure to equip many MP boosting items too to increase Stopga's effect. Little trivia about the PlayStation 3 version of Kingdom Hearts 1. For some reason, Donald and Goofy's attacks will actually detract hits from the hit count in that version of the game. No other version of this has this bug. In order to avoid it, people usually summon Bambi to get rid of them. Getting less than 100 hits will not really give high chances of getting the Serenity power, while getting at least 100 will guarantee it dropping, along with the Mystery Goo and the Prime Cap, so it's worth investing some time min-maxing to spend the least amount of time on it. We're missing only one, and it's a very special Heartless too. This guy, the Neo Shadow, is the Heartless that left the West thirsting for a fight with it for the longest time when Kingdom Hearts 1's secret ending was discovered. The Neo Shadow appears in Linked Worlds in End of the World, where the rare truffle used to spawn in Vanilla KH1. 7 of these guys spawn as soon as you enter the room, and the more you take down, the more their moveset will change, at thresholds at 4 left, 2 left, and 1 left, with the last one standing being the most dangerous as it will try to spawn more Neo Shadows, making the fight longer. Eliminating the last one will have a slightly low chance of dropping the Stormy Stone, so most likely you'll have to do this fight more than once. Keep in mind that, like the Giga Shadow, you will have to go around more rooms to make them respawn than just going back to the world map for it. A pain, but at least the fight and the enemy is really cool. With this done, these are all the special Heartless in Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. It was a long chat, but I thought that probably not everyone knew these were only in Final Mix, and I'm sure someone watching also did not play any other version than the vanilla one, so I'm glad to have given some info for pretty much everyone. Of course, I also hope this guide will help you in completing the synthesis list. I did not go in detail for every single crafting item, but I like to see this as a Final Mix compendium for it. From this point onward, there will be something akin to the usual editing with stream highlights and all that. I will be back with more trivia at the end, so see you there. Are you going to compete? It would be great to face you. Sure. You know the rules, right? Which tournament do you want to enter? Phil Cup. Okay, be ready for some juicy gameplay. Let's go. He's gonna smash everything to pieces. Power Wild and Soldier? Sure. I don't care. Tundara. Easy game. Okay, I wasn't expecting to one-shot everything. Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting to be this over level for this cup. Also, did you know that 2 of the winning poses for Sora are inspired by Cloud and Squall from Final Fantasy 7 and 8? Well, now you know. Feet! Big feet! I'm sorry, I can be a little chaotic at times. I'm so sorry. I love gaming. We could try the Pegasus Cup. If we finish this one relatively fast, we can actually do that as well. You can tell I never played a magic build in Kingdom Hearts 1. It's so much fun. Large body and Power Wild. Deep Freeze. This is the damage it took. By the way, I'm interrupting for a second. Anaki said that Nightmare Before Christmas is his favorite animated movie. I am one of those people that never got his favorite animated movie in Kingdom Hearts. Ever. Not even the slight representation. Because my favorite movies are Atlantis and Treasure Planet. They were both very close, because in Kingdom Hearts 1 there was supposed to be a Atlantis world, but it got scrapped for I don't know why. And in another game in the series, there was a map that was shaped like a boat named TT, and TT stands for Treasure Planet, because that's how they name worlds in the files for Kingdom Hearts. We were very close to have the Jungle Book in the game before they were planning to add Treasure Planet. Sora gets the key of the world when he seals the keyhole. Technically yes, but not true. Sora gets keychains that he can attach to the Keyblade to change its shape. He doesn't get new Keyblades. You know the little chain thing that's dangling from the Keyblade? That's the way the Keyblade takes shape. The Keyblade is one, but the shape is determined by the keychain. It's something that a lot of people forget. Okay, this last one. Okay, we winners of the Field Cup. Let's go.
We're the champs!
Very cool. I never thought you'd do it. Not bad. Phil, you're just as stubborn as ever. Don't pretend you're not happy for them. Now, kid, you got still a long way to go. The next round starting soon. Next time it'll be the real thing. They pick on Discord. Oh, hold on, I'm checking. I'm gonna save the image so I can show it on stream. Look at this. Disney plus Squaresoft Kingdom Hearts. I can say that having something branded Kingdom Hearts that also says Squaresoft is very rare. This is very cool. Thank you, Anarchy, for sharing. Oh, okay. We can't do Pegasus Cup because we need to complete Monstro to unlock it. But we can do Enter Alone, which also gives rewards. So, oh, I don't have items. I forgot to equip items. I ran out after beating Ursula. Oh, it's gonna be a problem. No, I mistimed it. Okay. Oh, that was close. I think I would have died if I didn't commit there. Not having block is so hard. Start over? No. Making me envious here. Look at this. This one is the Ultimania. I think. Oh wait, this are these the guides or the Ultimania? Character report. No, this is the Ultimania. I'm getting envious, jealous even. Donald has a lot of MPs for a reason. Hold on. Wait. I've never seen this. There is the Phil Cup and the Urk Cup, but there is no Pegasus Cup because I haven't beaten Monster yet. But I have beaten Peter Pan. That's pretty neat. Not gonna lie. Hercules Cup. Enter together. We put on hold Hollow Bastion for now for reasons, especially time, and I'm investing time in something else now. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Ah, that was actually juicy to look at. And when we draw Finals of Kingdom Hearts, it's Kingdom Hearts. Would you like to drop down, please? I need some mana for later. The magic build is so much fun. You clean things so fast. Okay, well. No! The fucking corner. Cloud from FF7. Nice one. Killed me and then failed immediately after. I love it. Oh, no. No, this one is so scary. Come on. I might die. I knew it. He delayed that. It's so hard to fight Cloud when he's in that stadium status. I'm pretty sure stop doesn't work on him, so I'm not gonna bother. Huh? How did you block that? The fuck? Come on. Oh. Finally. I know you got loud. I know. That was scary. We got the Metal Chocobo. Let's go. One of the best looking Keyblades in the game. And it's also one of the biggest Keyblades in the game. How I will manage to fight Hercules with barely any MP. Okay, I have that much MP, half HP, and a dream at this point. Show me what you got. Hercules, wait. Let's go one-on-one. Oh, brother! What a show-off. What are we gonna do? Let me go alone, I guess. Good luck, Sora. I'm not gonna go easy on you. The worst ideas ever, Sora. What? Only when he's emoting. Okay, come on. Sora, please cooperate. Okay. Is it done with the thing? Can you stop? Oh, not this one. My HP! My HP! My HP! My HP! Stop! No! No! I would like to... Okay. Oh, come on. No! Fuck you. Ah, that was so close though. It's the Pegasus Cup that now appears on here. And the number 1 are Leon and Yuffie. You're actually fighting Final Fantasy protagonists? Wow. Mind-blowing for the time. The only game that allowed that was Air Gates on the PS1, which was like a fighting game. Ouch. No! Okay. I feel like I'm extremely underleveled. You push through Hercules Cup with ease, and we're struggling here? That's so weird. I suck. Oh, Goofy! Goofy by name, Avenger by choice. Oh, Spider, Battle Spider. Okay, this is dangerous. Okay. They cleared themselves. I hit the one in front. This game. Okay, Yuffie and Leon. I need to take down Yuffie first, because Yuffie can use healing items. Ow. the damage you do, lady. No, don't move her away from me. I'm so dead. Ooh. No, stop throwing those. God damn it. Oh, double parry. Fuck you. No, she healed. It's a bit of a mess of a fight, but... Oi! What is he doing? Oh no, he's mad. He's mad, I hear him.
You need a break.
Hey, do you need a break? No, you need one. Bonk. Fuck you. I said no. It's over for you. Look at this. Okay, I want to mention this so you guys can understand what I'm feeling. Every time you fight Squall at the beginning, you most likely will not have guard, okay? How easy is his playstyle? He shoots the fireball, you throw it back, and he gets stunned. Imagine how easy that would have been with guard. That's how good this game is. You can get your revenge on him. I'm feeling progression. Like, I've unlocked something that made a fight that I did earlier way easier. And that's awesome. In an action game, you kind of want to have all the options at your disposal immediately, but Kingdom Hearts 1 is not an action game. Kingdom Hearts 1 is still a hybrid between action game and RPG. So it gives a good feeling, kind of like a Metroidvania kind of feel. Like, imagine having to fight Kurtegiza, the guy in the desert, or Phantom, with the risk of being one-shotted every single time. It's not fun. It's not even balanced. That's why the game wants you to level up. And this is why Kingdom Hearts 1 is not a great game design-wise. There are a lot of flaws, but it's still a great game because of the feeling that it gives you. Like, you literally start that you can just jump. Now I can dodge roll, I can glide, I can block. It's great. Goodbye. GG, we won the Pegasus Cup.
We're the champs!
That was great! Looks like Phil's trained another great hero. Is strength the most important part of a hero? Well, what you really need is a strong heart. What makes a strong heart? If you have to ask, you're not a hero yet. Stop talking riddles. It's not a riddle! I've been getting into mechs lately and I don't know what's happening to me. I've been watching Gundam stuff non-stop for like a month. I've been playing Gundam games as well. I want Gundam in my life. More Gundam. And there is a lot of Gundam around, so... maybe I need to get into Armored Core properly. This is Canon Sora, by the way. Stop Gravira and then Melee does so much damage. Does stop work on you? I don't think so. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna try. It didn't work. Of course it didn't. I feel like I'm made of paper. I genuinely feel like I'm made of paper no matter what I do. Paper Sora and Paper Mario, like, it would be great, honestly. I am tired of companies making one game per series every 5 or 7 years or so. Where are the smaller games? I want smaller games. I want games that take less time to produce, are smaller, and also sometimes even better than the main release. I want that. Why are they not existing anymore? Remember on the PS2, we used to have Ratchet & Clank, okay? Ratchet & Clank 1 released in 2001. Ratchet & Clank 2 released in 2002. Ratchet & Clank 3, 2003. Gladiator/Deadlock, 2004. What happened to those games? Smaller games that were just made for fun in a shorter amount of time because they reuse a lot of assets. I blocked that. You know the rules, right? Oh, we got some extra stuff now. Got the Hades Cup. I'm gonna complete the Hercules Cup on stream. I'm probably gonna do all the extra challenges off. Otherwise, it will take too much time. Oh, by the way, yeah, forgot to say it. I finally dropped not 1, but 3 Defender Shields for him. So now Goofy deals a huge amount of damage. Your greatest weakness. Barrels. Bonk. This is how I remember playing Kingdom Hearts, by the way. Me being overpowered and bursting through enemies without any kind of issue. Nope. Okay. We won. We won the last Cannon Cup. Goofy obtained a Herc's Shield.
Wow! And I didn't even hold back!
Now I finally know what you mean about strength of heart. Mine comes from Donald and Goofy.
Come again?
If we stick together, we're unbeatable. Not even Hercules stands a chance. With these guys beside me, I'm ready for anything.
But that's not exactly what...
Of course. Your friends give you strength. Isn't that right, Phil? The three of you together make great heroes. And as a team, I'm sure you can overcome anything.
Obtained Olympia. And we also learned how to use, finally, the Yellow Trinity. Technically, the word showed us that we're done with it, but it's not true, because we haven't closed the keyhole yet. And I wonder where that could be. Now we've done this. Now we've done it. We have 2 more cups now. We have the Hades cup and question marks? Prepare some popcorns, because we're gonna be here for a while, because we have to do the Hades cup. And as you read, 49th place, because this cup is the longest cup in the game. It's gonna take a while. Hope you guys don't mind. The Hammer Legs. The name was Terrible Feet. You guys don't know, but I used to replay the Hades Cup so much back in the day when I was young. I would definitely finish it and then start it again, because it was so much fun. Continuous fighting. Oh, hello. No! God damn it. Yuffie? Alone? Okay. I mean, kind of unlucky, lady. No, Yuffie, no. No, Yuffie, no. It's not gonna hurt. I'm sorry, it's not gonna hurt. Genji Shield, let's go. Do you guys have something to talk about while we steamroll through this? How do you guys feel about the lack of updates for Kingdom Hearts after 3 years, the announcement of Kingdom Hearts 4? I feel completely passive about it. You wanna know why? After waiting between Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance and 3, I couldn't care about much. Honestly. Took so long for them to make something. Wasn't really worth the wait. Oh, hello. This is yet another variant of the Behemoth. This is the strongest Behemoth in the game. Pimp my Behemoth. Kind of Behemoth. It's a bit frustrating, but there's plenty of Kingdom Hearts stuff out there to replay. Yeah, that's true. The thing is, it's not new stuff, it's old stuff. I just want to say, between 2001 and 2012, we had 7 Kingdom Hearts games, plus 2 remakes. Between 2012 and 2025, we got Kingdom Hearts 3 and DLC. And Melody of Memory. I don't count the mobile games. We don't consider those, because those are unplayable now. I'm just throwing it there, you know? I hate how games nowadays just have to be, you know, big comeback every single time, and there is just nothing. No games for half a decade, and people are fine like this. I just don't understand. You guys are feeling old? I'm feeling old too. Are you gonna play it on stream? Yes, I will. I love Melody Memory. I know it might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I love it. I'm a sucker for good music. Okay. Not the best boss fights. Attain the power of ice. Blitzaga! Finally. Oh, come on. He juked me. He... Look at them! They're frame perfecting my slide. Every time I'm about to reach them, they juke it. They avoid it. They teleport away. They phase out of existence for a split second. Hello. I'm moving away from here. Doesn't really do much damage. Oh my god, the double parry mid-air. Goofy. My god. I'm gonna chip your teeth. Indeed. Thundaga! You're gonna die. Gameplay. Late game is a massacre. I don't remember this game being so violent in the end game. Also, original colors, armor. I love him. Can you please take some damage? Thank you. It just poof. He didn't even have an animation, just peh. I might have over leveled a little bit, but I feel like it's okay. Otherwise we would have never done this. Okay, Cloud and Leon. Okay. Squall first. Actually, Cloud has close to no health. He is scarier. I knew that. I knew that was a mistake, but I wanted to do it anyway. God damn it. Well, luckily, we can restart from the 13th spot. As you can see, you can still lose, even if you are over-leveled. I did a huge mistake there by casting Aero instead of healing me. Good game design. I don't think it's good game design, it's just that it's good reasoning. Like, they could have made it a challenge where you have to go through 50 fights. And it would have been okay, because even in older Final Fantasy games, there were these kind of trials. But I think for this world, the Hades Cup is something sort of completed canonically. And since it's story canon, they didn't want to make it impossible. They just wanted to make it fairly interesting to go through. And not a tedious grind, you know? Okay, very cool, very cool. Fuck you. What is this? Dissidia? Okay. I wasn't targeting him, but I guess that works. Okay. We got Lionheart, not a Keyblade. Defender. Okay, 3 defenders. Do I have MP? Nope. Well, it's gonna take some time. Or maybe not, because Goofy is extremely OP. Okay. Oh, hold on.
Yo, hey, how you doing, everybody? Yeah, got a minute? Hades, Lord of the Dead, nice to see you. Hey, guess what? I got a place for you.
Okay, Hades. Come here. Take that. No, 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 no. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. Hope. Nope. Okay, this is the way. Ouch! I was distracted. My bad. Are you susceptible to stop? Yes, he is. Ow, he damaged me anyway. What the hell? Oh yeah, he looks like he's not losing health, but actually he is losing health. He only has more than 5 health bars. That's why it looks like we're not damaging him. Nice one, Goofy. Fuck you. Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing? Stop! Hey guys, get away from me! Oh, come on!
Oh, he dead. He's super dead. Ansem's report 8. White mushroom. No. I'm sorry, but I'm out of MP. I can't really do much. The Rock Titan. Huge guy. He's humongous. And he hits like a truck when he hits. But you know what? I played Monster Hunter enough. And you're very slow. He fell with no audio. You can also stay on top, by the way. Look at the damage. Oh my god. Yeah. I know, right? Okay, now he's taking damage for real. This is literally the easiest boss fight in the game. Doesn't matter how much damage you have. If you're careful enough, you will never get hit by them. I don't think stop works. No, it doesn't. This one does barely any damage. Unluckily for him, I'm pretty good at my job. Bonk. Easy game.
We're the champs!
Got one of the strongest spells in the game. We have all the cups. We won all the trophies. Technically this place is done, but we're not done yet. We have... you know what's awaiting us now? Oh, would you look at that? We don't have access to Big Ben anymore. If you're wondering why there's a big reason, what does it think? You want to go to the clock tower? It's up to you, Sora. Okay, let's fly together. Welcome to Phantom.
Stop.
This boss fight is a magic themed boss fight. We need to keep the clock still while fighting this guy, which has a lot health and damage. As you can see, we're not ready for it, because I did a little bit of damage and I got hit twice and died. Maybe once, I didn't see. But we currently unlocked the hard bosses. Beating Riku Ansem is the final step to actually unlock the secret bosses in the game. What's the matter? You want to go somewhere? I'll ride the carpet. My magic is locked. So fucking funny. We get hit once and die. Lamau. This is what happens when you try to do final bosses and you're not ready. With all the level ups we've done, I kinda want to try Phantom again. I'm feeling pretty confident. Even the Final Mix design is very cool. Honestly, probably this is one of the rare occasions where I say that the Final Mix design is better than the original one. Okay, Blizzara. Naga. Oh, we smoke? No, it's so cool, man. Okay, Firaga. Again. Dara. Very cool. Come here, boy, come here. Simple but cool design. Yeah, I'm wasting so much MP, by the way.
See ya.
Oh! Thank you. Firaga.
See ya.
Boom. Okay, one health bar is almost out. Can I deflect this? Yeah, I can. Melee. Time. Also, in case you don't know, this whole boss fight is very inspired by Final Fantasy, because the boss is spamming sentence on the party members. What sentence does, if the number reaches 0, that party member is permanently dead for the fight. I need to keep the clock still, otherwise I am gonna die. Nah. Yeah. Okay, we are halfway through. I see it. Look at the menu managing, holy shit! Nah! I didn't know that standing still was actually a problem. Maybe I can use Gravira against the White Heart? Probably not gonna find out though. Yeah, I'm never gonna find out. They are so aggressive. If I do this, while he does this, he's gonna reach me anyway? No. Managing the menu on the go is a lot of fun. A lot of fun, I swear. I like managing the menu while I fight. Of all the endgame boss fights, this one probably actually one of the easiest bosses in the game. I probably would have completed it even at level 50. Be pretty much the same thing, just way longer. It's not a flex, it's a consideration. It's been very physically. Like the white art, I never saw it spawn so many times. I'm not complaining, I'm just stating it. Look at this. I'm an idiot, I guess. You know, I'm distracted because this boss fight is very boring. Okay, one more. I'm gonna stay alive. He gave me 9,999 EXP. Stopka. Let's go. I want to give a spin to Kurtziza. Phantom wasn't really that great of a boss fight. And honestly, I always thought of him as one of the weakest boss fights in the game. I'm not talking about the final bosses, I'm talking about the game in general. As soon as I want to go somewhere, I'll ride on the carpet. You're gonna see one of the coolest Heartless ever created. Magic is blocked. We need to destroy what's in his hands. And he hurts like a truck. There we go. Does this work on him? Kinda. I'm destroying him. Okay. Wow. I did not expect this much damage coming from Goofy and Donald. We're playing on hard. This guy got melted. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, look at this. It's weak to thunder. Ow! See stuff happening below me. Balls. Ouch. He hurts like a truck, but we do as well. Okay, you know what? I actually want to fight this guy without using items, since he's so squishy. Okay, now Goofy is not gonna deal as much damage because he's out on man. Boy. Okay, magic blocked once again. Ooh. I might be very dead. I only died because I was not using the elixir. I would have survived that if I used the elixir. He's been very squishy. I kind of want him to last a little bit because he's so cool. And fun fact, this guy was not designed by Tetsuya Nomura. This guy was the winner of a contest that happened in either in Japan or worldwide, I don't remember. The name was actually an accident because the contest was design a boss fight or design a Heartless, whatever. And they thought the name of the Heartless was Kurtiza. It's actually the name of the guy that designed him. Yeah, Goofy has been carrying heavily. Ah, goddammit. He does it for so long. Thank you for the MP that I can't use, Goofy. Wow. Okay. Ouch. My bad. This is bad. This is very bad. This is extremely bad. Yeah. If I had a physical build here, he would probably be melted in no time. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. So you can't cheat your way through damage. He is gonna do this at one point. Oh, he's doing it again. I don't have defense anymore. Yeah. He's still doable because we reached the last health bar and he went on a rampage. We need to earn the last health bar. We are slightly unprepared. We could be doing this at level 99, for example. I can't see. I need to be full health every time. Can I keep making him jump? Nope. He's gonna spin at one point. And he's gonna reach me too. Ah! This attack is so hard to dodge. I feel like Thunder is just the best one against him. Independently. Okay, when he's getting up, I'm gonna use Aero on the whole team. If I can manage... Okay, I can't manage... On Goofy, I couldn't. I feel like if I'm the only one available for this, probably just gonna waste it. Never fucking mind, because he hits from all the way around. Maybe I can get rid of Slapshot for now, and Jackpot, and get myself Ragnarok. Let's see how this goes. I always found them to be very annoying to use because of how uncomfy they were to use in Kingdom Hearts 1 originally. This whole fight has been trivialized and it took us way longer because of my stupid brain not working properly. Ooh. Hahaha, Ragnarok. You're in for a fight now, my boy. No more easy killing me. They don't deal damage because they exploded behind the hand. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. It's gonna do this. And I'm ready with Ragnarok. Turn around, please. Fuck you. You're a pain. It's time. I don't usually do this, but it's time. I don't remember if Strike Raid is actually oming or not. Kinda is. Oh, it's not bad. I'm sick. I think this makes me invulnerable. Yeah, I'm invulnerable. Look at that shit. Ooh, nice. This is still second phase, but it's okay. Okay, cool. Huh? You're doing this now? Really? Nice one, Goofy. Look at this shit. This could be it. No, not this attack, though. Fuck me. Okay. Again. No! Turn around. Oh, this one works as well, sure. Come on. Okay.
Thunder! Thunder! Here!
There we go. Let's go. Oh, it's been a while since we got one. Opening the door to a world's heart causes its walls to crumble. These fragments are seen as shooting stars. This explains why these gummy blocks can travel freely to other worlds. I know the catalyst of this collapse. The appearance of the Heartless. However, it will take time to search out the world's doors and to retrieve each heart. Furthermore, the doors can be locked using a keyblade, making the heart forever unattainable. I must take action before the wielder of this key appears in this world. If the princesses and the keyblade are connected, they should resonate. I've chosen a girl. I don't know if she holds the princess's powers, but I will find out. She may lead me to the key bearer. I shall set her free and observe. We know that Kairi is from Hollow Bastion. Is it possible that Ansem sent Kairi to Destiny Islands to find Sora? Kurt Ziza dead? Phantom dead? But we're not done yet. Now we have... you know what's awaiting us now? Okay, which one? I'm so fucked. Okay. Just like Hades, he has a huge amount of health. Ow! I'm sorry? No, come on. I'm so bad, yeah. Did we manage to reach the 5th health bar at least? I'm confident we can beat the other one today though. Ice Titan. Blocking does so much damage. Don't use air in this fight. Really? What happens? Ouch. Use air to projectiles? Really? Oh! I actually didn't know this. That's so cool. This is like a huge fuck you. I didn't know this. That explains to you how much I played this game with magic. When I make the projectiles stronger against them, I can't block them. That's the point. They are so huge that I can't use them against them. This is just a war of attrition. Like, if I'm good at not wasting MP, I'm perfectly fine. I can't see. I blocked. Okay. Okay, that recovers some MP. Actually, not really worth it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Heal up. Heal up, I said. Kid. Heal up. This boss fight is the epitome of the random bullshit go meme. Every phase, it just starts to use more stuff. More stuff. More stuff. This is literally a DP, by the way. Okay. Oh! How do you avoid that? This is actually a very good way to get some EXP, by the way. Like, whenever I block this one, I get 250 EXP. Yeah, of all the boss fights, this and Phantom are probably the easiest ones. Like, Phantom is a war of attrition, and this one kinda is too. But you have to be better at dodging as well. Phantom has like 3 attacks. This guy has at least 10. Easy, just walk around him. Just go around him. That's how easy it is. Oh wow, now he's just extremely desperate. He's throwing everything at me. Okay. Iframes used correctly. Again? Wow, the damage. Okay. Okay, dodged it. Dodged it. I'm fine. Was a fine trade. I want to avoid the DP. DM, not DP. I don't know why I said desperation move. Maybe that's why, but it's DM. I think I got that from fighting games. There's something in fighting games that is called DP, but I don't remember what that is. And I associate it with DM, which is not what it is. So my bad. I'm cool. Let's go! Yeah! Easy game. Easy game. Got Diamond Dust. Very cool. Now, I don't remember if Diamond Dust is better. It is. Also has a very cool effect. It's a Final Mix exclusive Keyblade. And of course, it is a reference to Shiva's ultimate, which is called Diamond Dust. Another red of the new report we've gotten. We got this by beating Hades. There is no doubt that the Heartless are deeply connected to people's hearts. Further study may unravel both their motivations and their mysteries shrouding the heart. As a start, I have built a device that artificially creates Heartless. By recreating the conditions that spawn the Heartless naturally, I should be able to produce them artificially. This device is the culmination of all my research thus far. The machine's test run successfully created a Heartless. This may be a step towards creating a heart from nothing. The artificially and naturally created Heartless showed nearly identical traits, but the two types should remain distinct for the purpose of this experiment. So I will mark the ones that are created artificially. He's talking about the freaking Heartless symbol, and that explains why some have the emblem and some doesn't. Some don't, sorry. And that is very cool, because they explain everything in detail. I will give you some highlights of what I've done off stream. How level 99 and so much money? Don't worry about it. I might have completed most of the game in a couple of sessions. Before we delve into the fighting, we need to do a couple of things. Remember when I kept talking about the useless dogs and the empty chests? They have a very cool reward, so they weren't that useless after all. That was very cute. Recalcum. Ultima G. Tech Boost. And Iroga. We also need to get something else before fighting the one-winged angel. That is a secret as well, but it's a very obtuse. Like the way it works, it's very dumb. The final level of Kuraga, you need to talk to Aerith. And I did it correctly. I spoke to her twice. And not 3 times. And Sam disappeared when the sword fell to darkness. And Sam waits in the darkness, but there's a little light to protect you, Sora. Attain the power of healing. Kuraga. Thank you. Thank you. Firaga, Blizzaga, Daga, Kuraga, Graviga, Stopga, Iroga. Yeah. If we don't survive this, I don't know. This is the setup. We have a lot of critical pluses now. Because I unlocked them through... I didn't finish Hades Cup, both solo and time limit, for a very simple reason. I crashed. I finished it, with Sora only. I didn't save. I tried to do the time limit thing. The game crashed. And then it was 3 AM. Didn't feel like continuing it. I went to bed. Platinum match. Okay. Sephiroth. I need to test things on you. Okay, it's not weak to stop. No. Ouch. Okay, now we take decent damage. Again. Avoiding damage and dealing damage. We are still in the invisible health bar area. Ouch. Okay, there we go. Starting to take some damage. Also, the voice actor for Sephiroth in this game is not the same one that will voice him in future games, all the way until Final Fantasy VII Remake. I guess people didn't like him that much. I don't mind him. He sounds very young. This attack is useless. Oh, he starts running now. No! Ooh. Nice interrupt there from me. Holy shit. Oh my god, he's so fast now. Don't you dare. I missed. Oh, come on. High frames for the from the healing. Octa Slash! I don't remember how to avoid this. Like this, I tell you. This is a way to avoid it. No. If he hits you with that move, which has a long cast time, he removes all of your MP and health. You're gonna stay with 1 HP. Ah, that's what. That's how. And then you do this as well. That's Evan's hell, by the way. Wow, the iframes from the healing. Am I not doing it in time? Okay. I don't think you can... You can block that? What the hell? Oh, this boss fight is easy, man. At level 99. Oh, no. I don't remember what it does now. I don't remember. Ouch. Meteor? I don't think so, no. It's just... I need to avoid things now. And that's it. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. It's doing Dissidia shit. Doing this fight no damage is probably one of the hardest things to do in general, in gaming. I'm not gonna do it in time. Perfectly timed elixir. At least I've shown what that does as well. I'm happy. Ah, I rolled in. Huh? Okay. He did it again? DMs for days. He has like one opening every 10 minutes. Oh. Oh no. Okay. He did it again? Asshole. He's like, I removed all of your HP and MP. I'm gonna do it again. You know why? Because I can. This is it? Never mind, because the bad finisher. Boom. Never mind. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. No! Let's go.
Take that!
been looking for you. As have I. As long as you exist, I'll never wake up from this nightmare. You're my darkness. I'm not part of you, am I? Then join me in this eternal nightmare, untarnished by light. Peak cinema. Peak fucking cinema, man. First try, it was way easier than what I thought. I am wondering how my younger self could have managed to beat him multiple times. And I'm pretty sure that scene was Nomura trying to say, I want to make Advent Children. This epilogue scene was only in Final Mix, I believe. It was indeed only in Final Mix. One Winged Angel is also a Final Mix exclusive Keyblade, as well as Diamond Dust. These were not in the original. Thinking back, Final Mix added so much depth and game inside of Kingdom Hearts. Now that Final Mix reached the West, well now, 12 years ago, you can play the original, but if you want to play it for the first time, definitely play Final Mix. Final Mix is absolutely recommended. There is something that I checked a couple of streams ago in this room. Well, while it wasn't there yet, it's here now.
Who are you?
It seems you are special too.
I am Sam?
That name rings familiar. You remind me of him.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you are not whole. You are incomplete. Allow me. To test your strength.
The person behind Unknown is a well-known character in the series, but he is unknown to us. Knowing his voice now will not change anything, but now you know what he sounds like, normally. Okay. We're gonna test things. Stop doesn't work. He has normal health. He doesn't have extra bars. And he takes a decent amount of... Oh! That one works against him! This changes everything. Iroga should last way longer than Aero. And also deal some damage to him. He's way stronger than Sephiroth. And we know very well how fragile our allies are. So we will be alone at one point. Also, like a true RPG, Kingdom Hearts, once you reach extremely high levels, the game becomes trivial. Even in hard mode. By trivial I mean extremely easy. For the final fight against Ansem, we will nerf ourselves. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. This is the thing that can kill me. Pretty much gives me a status that will constantly give me damage, and if I don't select the release thing, he's gonna keep dealing damage to me. This is the moment I was talking about earlier. Oh my god. No, my bad. Fuck, Rolly. Way harder than Sephiroth. I got lucky. Like, every boss has that one gimmick that will mess the whole fight up if you don't know how to handle it. You stop doing this projectile thing? Please. I want to find a window that I can use to attack you. Now. Oh, I'm in a corner. I can't see what's happening. Okay, well timed it. Oh no, third phase. Third phase. I don't know it. I don't know it. Ow. I'm gonna use my tools. Okay, he's doing this now. I'm immune. I don't care, I'm immune. Oh, I avoided it. I was very lucky. That wasn't my objective at all. Oh, oh. This might be it. Ah, fuck me. Oh, 1 HP, boys. 1 HP. Oh, no. This is very bad. No. No, not this. Okay. I clutched it like 3 times. You're an asshole. You're awful. You're awful. Stop doing this. I remember now. This guy spams it so much in late game. Late into the fight. I think it's time for an elixir. Yeah, this is the way. Look at the damage. Is this it? Ah! Oh, again. I've won. And level 100.
Impressive. This will be enjoyable.
What are you talking about?
It is beyond your comprehension for now. Until we meet again.
Wait, what are you?
I am. But a mere shell.
We have officially gotten every single entry of the Ansem's reports. While doing it, we got to level 100, and for some reason he gave us a EXP necklace. Okay. A mysterious figure who appeared in Hollow Bastion, and there's no more information about it. This famous quote that people are like, oh, it appeared in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories for the first time. No, man. It appeared in fucking Kingdom Hearts 1. It appeared in fucking Kingdom Hearts 1. This has been in the first game. Anyway, Ansem's report number 12. From 11 to 13, they are all Final Mix entries. The body is gone. The heart should have returned to the Heartless. And yet, nothing. This one is unlike any other. Its memories remain, and it has yet to take the form of a Heartless. A close eye must be kept on the situation. Much is still unknown. To get to the Realm of Darkness, one must go through the doors of Kingdom Hearts, the place where the world's hearts connect. Beyond this world is a place in which darkness reigns. Details shall be archived in a separate report. There are many worlds in existence, some of which we know nothing about. The world in which we live, the Realm of Darkness, the Realm of Light, and the world in between, wherein lies true Nirvana. From this one we understand there are many realms. There's the Realm of Darkness, and the Realm of Light, and the world we live in. But there is also the world in between. another realm. He might be referring to the space between worlds, like the void of space. There's nothing there, it's just void. Where does the body go when it separates from the heart? If the soul remains within the body, is it still considered to be deceased? When the heart returns to the heartless, the physical form disappears. But that is merely true in this world. Perhaps the body exists in another form, in another world. If that is the case, then it is possible for one to exist in two worlds. We have concepts now. Heart and body are two different things. The heart is the core, the soul, the body is the vessel. One heart can operate if it has a body, but one body cannot operate with the heart. A being that is neither darkness nor light, belonging nowhere, abandoned by its heart, a mere shell of its former self. The relation between the heartless and body is complex. However, I am certain that if yourself exists here, then by definition the other cannot truly exist. The other, the one which does not exist, shall be dubbed nobody. Okay, that was a lot. This is a very filled and long segment already, but I care about showing as much as I can about this game before moving on, as I just love it so much for what and how it is. And now, on to the rapid fire did you know random facts about Kingdom Hearts 1 that I forgot to mention or forgot while streaming section of the deep dive. Have you noticed that the color of the pause menu changes from time to time? This is due to the game analyzing the middle of the screen when the game gets paused to decide which color the menu will be. Stickman Sham made a short demonstration video, hopefully it will help making clear what I mean. Speaking of the menus, did you also know the in-game clock goes actually beyond the 100 hours? When reaching 100 hours, the timer in-game resets to 0, since there is no accounting for another digit, but it actually continues to count by changing color. A huge thank you to Elbow Juice for documenting this, go check him out now. The clock turns green for 100 plus hours, purple for 200 plus hours, and red for 300 plus hours, which is the last one. And the clock, once it reaches 99 hours, 59 minutes and 59 seconds, will just be stuck there. Makes sense. I don't know how much a person can continue a save file beyond 400 hours, since the stuff to do in-game is not that much to even reach 50 hours at times. Of course, since the Big Ben Tower is connected to the in-game clock, not getting all of the rewards when the timer ends up like this will prevent you from ever getting the items in there ever again. One cool thing about it, there is an achievement called Speedster that requires you to complete the game with 15 hours of in-game time. Differently from what the achievement wants, it's not the in-game time that has to be below 15 hours, but it's more about the in-game timer being at less than 15 hours, and you can actually use the differently colored timers to get the achievement anyway. I don't know if it's considered a bug or a feature, but I really like that there is a workaround for the speedrun achievement, personally. Another note. Have you ever tried losing at the tutorial of the game? If you are somehow struggling to beat the Shadow Heartless during the tutorial section, the game will not allow you to lose and will constantly use potions to fill your health every time it gets below 50%. It won't help you against the dark side fight though, and actually, losing against it will play a slightly different cutscene. This is so cool, I never thought of losing at the tutorial on purpose. Oh, on the topic of different cutscenes, did you know that a lot of cutscenes that are skippable that include Maleficent also have variations based on your story progression? Depending if Maleficent is still alive or not, these cutscenes will be different to either include or exclude her. I did not mention it so far because I thought it was kind of obvious at this point, but it's better to be crystal clear. Also, when you enter the shipwreck in Atlantica for the first time, there is a cutscene that plays teasing the presence of Glot the Shark, and it's different depending on which side of the ship you enter it. Another huge thanks to ShadyRiku for documenting all of this. Something I completely forgot about Atlantica for years before looking it up is that in the shipwreck area there is a little nook that leads to a water geyser. If hit, the water geyser will burst out water and push the huge chest that is close to Ariel's grotto, actually opening a shortcut between the two areas, and allowing you to open the big chest, providing you with an orichalcum, which is pretty good for synthesis. Alright, now on more random stuff. I made a mistake on my Trickmaster short. In that short, I say that you need 6 blizzard to turn off the stove, but it's not true. I thought it was 6 because that's what I used to turn it off, but none of the first 5 point-blank blizzards actually worked. Instead, only the slightly more distant blizzard that I casted afterwards was the only one that worked. Turns out, the hitbox of the oven/stove thing is just very stupid and works at times depending on distance and angle. Point blank doesn't always work. I'm sorry to have spread misinformation. Hope this kind of redeems me a bit. Speaking of things I missed, there is a detail I never considered checking, but thanks to Locax P1, now I know that you can actually see Eeyore's tail on top of his house at the hill in the 100-acre woods. I don't understand why I did not bother checking, probably because I never really gave it too much thought since I have always gone through the game as a kid and never bothered to check more details as a grown-up. On that same note, I also forgot to show the Jungle Slider minigame after beating Clayton. Now, that short segment is extended, with more courses to take and proper rewards. I actually knew about this, it was just not in my plans, because I had no idea how good the rewards for that were. And as it turns out, I was so wrong as they include many stat boosts and a dark matter, good for synthesis. As I'm on that topic, I discovered there is a time attack minigame at the vine swinging section. I think I knew about this, but completely removed it from my brain since it has absolutely no rewards, but is needed for the minigame maniac achievement. If you like doing that, now you know this is another thing to add to the list. On a different subject, the parasite cage in Monstro, which kidnaps Pinocchio, is a reference to a Final Fantasy IX enemy called Prison Cage, which is similar in design and acts the same way by kidnapping Garnet right after the game's prologue. Due to how different they were and how young I was when I played these games, I never connected the similarities and associated them at all. It's really cool when Kingdom Hearts connects more with Final Fantasy like this. I personally prefer when this happens, makes it feel more balanced and less on the mostly Disney side. Now on to some Hollow Bastion shenanigans. Did you know that the name Hollow Bastion has 13 letters? Aside from that, did you know that the stone block on the side of the entrance can be broken just like the boulder in Destiny Islands to avoid soft locking you? I guess they were coded the same since both can be pushed around, which makes sense. Thanks to Locax P1 for the trivia. Seriously, go check him out, he's very knowledgeable about Kingdom Hearts 1. Another thing is, you can skip some of Hollow Bastion by using Dumbo at the entrance and flying to the left side over the gap, pretty much skipping some rooms and the library puzzle. I suppose this is very useful for speedruns. This room is not also good for skipping, it's also good for soft locking you. Documented by Violin Speedruns, which made a short about this skip requires a very specific course to follow to reach the same spot we were talking about without using Dumbo, and since you can do it without Dumbo, this means you can reach it as soon as you have both double jump and glide, so achievable by most players at this point of the game. You need to jump on this gate, then this arc, then glide over there, and then walk back to the entrance hall. This way you soft lock yourself because the cutscene before the Riku fight is supposed to play when you open the door for this room, but since you can't get there because you are on the wrong side of the gate and all the other doors are blocked because you still have to fight Riku, you just soft lock you and need to restart from the last save. On the same topic, Elbow Juice made a video about even more soft locks in KH1. Be sure to check that out too if you're interested. Also, KingRickyKH showed a funny text box glitch that can happen in the Queen's Castle room in Wonderland when you do certain actions one after the other before and while delivering the clues for Alice. It's so funny, take a look at this.
Whichever one lands first there is the one you should pick. I'm not even going to bother because it's like a frame perfect thing you need to figure out. But we're clicking through, let's just click this one. Ah, got goofy, but look what happens. Those who helped clean up will receive a reward. The Keyblade is reacting. Use the Keyblade. Don't use it. After the fight is over, the glitch continues. Map jump test. Before fighting the Queen, after fighting the Queen. You can run around the room and talk to all the cards. They each say something. Attain the power of stars. Oh yeah, they try to teach us. Attain the power of ice. What's this guy got? Learned Blue Trinity. Valid.
I love these kind of things. People breaking the game in weird ways, even simple ones. It's so funny to me. As long as they saved the game beforehand. Now, I know I'm a bit early compared to where we are story-wise, but here's a cut area from the final fight called Crumbling Island. This map is unused, but fully completed and functional. There is no explanation on why it's cut. If I were to guess, they probably wanted to do a unique stage for the final boss that required you to jump up and down levels to fight a huge creature that would either move around the area or be stationary at the center and rotate its front around and you'd have to follow it. Ultimately, they decided to just get rid of it and just do different phases of Ansem and add a dark side in between, without investing too much for it. A huge shame, as this place looks sick and polished. I would have loved if they repurposed it for something else, but it is what it is. Also, remember that I mentioned in Halloween Town that there is an event for adding Jack to the party by talking to him in Finkelstein's lab? There are other locations where you can swap party members that are not safe spots by talking to them. Like in Atlantica, where you can find Ariel in her grotto and trigger the party edit event. But did you know that there are cut events like these for Tarzan and Aladdin too? I have no idea why these are not implemented or why they exist in the first place, but I don't get why, if they are pretty much complete, they are left unused. A bit of curiosities about the PS2 version of Kingdom Hearts. Did you know the Japanese version had an install feature? You could have installed the game on your PS2 hard drive to speed up loading screens, and it would have shown Sora, Donald and Goofy working from the left side of the screen to the right side of it in a way to hide and simulate a progression bar. Every follow-up version removed this possibility, but it came back years later for the PSP version of Birth by Sleep. That was also removed when Birth by Sleep arrived on home consoles. One more bit of information before closing this. You know that the original release of Kingdom Hearts lacked any form of theater mode to watch the cutscenes again? On any release before the PS4 version, there was no way to re-watch the cutscenes, if not by playing the game again. This feature was added in June 2017 as a free update and DLC for the 1.5 plus 2.5 collection on PS4, and included by default in any following re-release. This feature is also fully accessible from the first boot of the game and is fully unlocked, allowing you to watch any cutscene even before reaching the required moment in the game. The theater features all the canon cutscenes, without including all the cutscene variations, unfortunately. Along that note, if you were to open the theater without downloading the DLC on PS4, since the free update added the theater button by default even without you downloading the actual DLC, it will just crash the game and close it. I don't know what to say, it's just really funny. Okay, I think that's all for now. This part has been going on for long enough. The more I delay, the more stuff to write down pops up, so I need to stop. Next, end of the world. But first, a huge shout out to DannyKH1, which has been constantly present in my streams and has been an infinite source of trivia in the background for so many things. I really can't appreciate the effort this guy puts in what he does. Very passionate and honestly just a great guy. This series wouldn't be the same without him, and all the people in the Kingdom Hearts community sharing so many facts and curiosities about the games. Thank you so much for watching for this long. If you did and enjoyed the video, be sure to follow all the people mentioned in this segment, and if you want, leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do whatever you feel like doing, and hope to see you for the finale. Have a good day, night, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you all very soon.